They actually can be quite deadly within the first 5 minion waves in the center of the map. So they can get a pick off there early on. They can ride that momentum. And that'll force Super Yoshi to create the play elsewhere.
Welcome
like
to Mobile Legends!
So let's see if that's what they're going to play towards.
Let's see. It's going to be game number 1. Yes, believe it or not. Yes, it's game number 1. APBREN versus Omega. In what I am thinking will be a short game match.
Okay.
Nope, they don't get it.
Checklist number 1, X.
X'd. What?
It's X'd.
It's X'd.
No, it was supposed to be APBREN doing what happened to Chove's skirt.
Yeah. But the pokes from Super Yoshi, they know the importance again of having control of the center of the map, as you mentioned. And Omega's not going to let up at any given moment.
Yeah. Let's see.
Wow, very early on.
Yeah. Skid Lizard, okay. Kekedot helping out James Spanks. Okay, he still got it though. But he had to use a Retribution to get it. Kier is outlaning Chove's skirt heavily after the blast. And yeah, good control by Ukier in the center of the map. By the way, pull yourself together for the Cho. So the change for PYT, that is 12% cooldown reduction given right away, but you gain 1% extra for each kill or assist, max at 8 stacks. So you can potentially end with 20% cooldown reduction for your battle spells and equipment active skills.
You're going to want that flicker always available for Super Yoshi, so they can always go for the backlight, specifically Shizu.
Yeah. And that counts for the conceal as well.
Oh, there you go. That's one reason to pull yourself together. Now, Kekedot, now that you guys mentioned it, you know what? I hope you can get full value of this Jawhead. If you're gonna first pick it, you should get value here. Otherwise, people are just gonna say, you know what? Why pick it at all?
Yo, Super Yoshi in too deep.
Kekedot back off.
Okay, Kekedot still holding on to the turtle. Here comes James Spanks.
He's pushing it.
APBREN might just go for the turtle take instead. But the clapback coming in from Omega. Andoryu very low here as there goes in with the power of Wilderness. Gonna bring down the jungler of Omega. Lewis with a split. Gonna get stacks up there, but they're just gonna disengage.
Whoa. Respect to APBREN, they sort of played that so much better. James Spanks, no fear. Super Yoshi just a bit late on the last activation of the Jeet Kune Do, hence James Spanks able to secure the turtle. I thought Kekedot was making a wrong decision for holding onto the turtle instead of backing off, but he stood his ground, ignored Kekedot, and they were still able to walk, ignored Super Yoshi, and they were still able to walk away with the turtle. So there's that. Add to that, something that Jome has been doing since last week is rushing Skypiercer actually as a Granger. So that's his first item build.
There you go. And it works very well, especially for Grangers, right? Especially considering you have very good trust. Super Yoshi's on the Cho. More likely than not, you guys are going to be the ones who will do the hunting, not the other way around. Especially with Andoryu on the Suyo, feels like Jome will have a lot of free time, a lot of free opportunities here to get that last hit and charge up that Skypiercer.
Yeah, but again, that could be used up against them if Kekedot manages to have a good throw either onto Super Yoshi, but Super Yoshi goes in with a Jeet Kune Do. Here comes the Unstoppable Force, the clapback once again for APBREN. That's another kill for the Bees.
There you go, Renmar. He's getting some value on that Jawhead.
You know what? Sure, yeah. First pick Jawhead working out very well for APBREN.
At least for now.
At least for now. But they're taking the right conditions. They're not being overly aggressive with it. He's supplementing James Spanks very well, helping him get vision in the areas where he could potentially invade. He's holding the right shrub right now for this turtle to show up. Holding on to it.
All right.
Kekedot's been great so far in this Jawhead.
Okir, though, very spicy on the damage for this Vexana. Have to be very careful here. Super Yoshi looking for one.
Okay, there, onto the back. Got stopped there by Super Yoshi with a kick. Unstoppable Force coming in from Kekedot to zone them out as James Spanks secures the turtle.
They spent a lot of effort trying to take that guy here.
Yeah.
That was there.
Very clean right now for APBREN. Good structure for how they're approaching things. And now the first item locked in for the Valentina is the Enchanted Talisman. And the Valentina did get Inspire, so at this point that's already a 30% cooldown reduction on him. So he'll be able to dish out the combos much quicker.
How about Crucial? Nice snipe.
Yoshi.
Trying to get some fight onto that Vision. Vision very important, especially on the bottom side of the map where you have to still keep Shizu alive. Don't never forget that if you're APBREN.
Yeah. And now I think Omega are making the right call here. They're going to have to start focusing a little bit more onto this Bruno. Because this lineup of APBREN, though they're not getting the super aggressive, kill-hungry playstyle that you're used to seeing from Jawhead, they're doing the right things. Controlling the center, winning the turtles.
Oh! There's a 5-man rotation in the middle lane as Super Yoshi manages to find there. Here comes the throw coming in from Kekedon as he brings down Super Yoshi as well. James Banks on the back, electrifying beats onto Ukir, forcing out the flicker. But Lewis got caught in the middle, got taken down by the man with a million moves.
Oh, so unfortunate for Omega. That was a Hail Mary play to break the tower in the center of the map. And what they ended up giving was just 2 more kills to APBREN. And even Shizo being able to break the tower in the lower portion of the map first. That's completely opposite of what Omega needs at this point. And it's safe to say APBREN has taken control.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it should be the other way around, right? Shizu getting hunted down, but look at this, another one!
Another throw! Even the Unstoppable Force didn't have time to connect because literally Super Yoshi got blasted down by the members of the Beast.
I go for it once more. Omega looks like they're just back onto the defense. Can't really move out too much because there has their number. He's looking at him. He's checking these bushes. There's just no way for a steal to happen.
Every time I doubt a pick, it just ends up going really well for them.
Against all odds.
Yeah. Someone's going to make a video there somewhere again. It's like, oh, Caster Renmar doubting Kekedot's Jawhead. And then it becomes a highlight show of Kekedot's Jawhead. To be fair, again, he has been playing this very well. Their rotations have been correct. Omega, unfortunately, just lost the first 2 objectives. And then they made the wrong rotation into the center of the map, full committing as 5. But now they're forcing the issue top side, and it means that Derek can just stand and watch. But it's a trade. So Omega, instead of playing passive, play proactive, willing to give up the tower in the bottom lane so that they can get more farm and push for Jome in the top lane.
Oh, okay. Here comes Super Yoshi. Managing to keep there at bay, but James Bax goes in. He already commits a kick, but there's an electrifying beat. Super Yoshi flickers out, but gets spotted down and taken down by James Bax.
Someone bumped into a wall there somewhere. And, I don't want to bring that up, but that's exactly what happened there. Super Yoshi going down might be the tempo swing that APBREN needs to really put them on the driver's seat.
Yeah, he just tried to dash through the chunky part of the wall, forced to commit the flicker. If he was able to successfully dash through and flicker, good chance he might actually be able to escape or at least make it under tower. But no point crying over spilled milk now. APBREN just say, you know what? Sure, we'll go ahead and continue taking control here. But I like the proactive decisions that Omega have been making across the map. They've traded out the far lanes for both. Now they're both just going to be playing around the mid. And if ever, Omega will just look to send one to manage the minion waves in the bottom so that they can get a push off of there.
Oof, while all this happening though, some resources really do have to get defended here. Yeah. 4.5k for APBREN is no joke, especially in this early on in the game.
Okay, Chovskirt has his own way of the dragon, so if ever Super Yoshi dashes in, they can full commit, but they're gonna decide not to because there's a major objective respawning in 4 seconds.
It's going to be hard to make a position happen, especially knowing that your opponent actually has Way of the Dragon as well. 8-minute Lord is starting to become really important for our teams.
Oh, there was a flicker from there, but James Bax secures the Lord. Omega, will they look for the engage? Super Yoshi goes in with a double man knockoff plus the flicker combination, but the damage is there for James Bax. APBREN got the Lord plus the kill off the Yoshi.
Just one down here for Omega. We might see a lot of towers get pulled off here.
Oh, James Bax goes right after Andoryu. Omega forced to back away as the Lord marching in on the bottom lane.
Ooh. Luckily, they missed with the Deathly Grasp as well.
Super Yoshi has had a tough time here. And maybe that's also one of the things that APBREN were thinking of, rushing this Jawhead. Bait out the Cho of Super Yoshi, go ahead and pick that up. It was risky, but they've played very well against it. Again, the pick that surprised me that I doubted is the one that set the tempo for them and why they have a massive lead heading into 10 minutes into the game, around 7,000. They're getting close to that point. Marching in with Lord of the Boss. Shizo was undisturbed. James Banks, no deaths just yet, alongside Chovskirt, Kekedot, and Shizo as well. They might not be able to win it here, but they'll be able to get a lot out of this push, AP-BREN.
Fully defense popped in the bottom lane as Omega already clears out the first Lord. Minions for AP-BREN are marching up top, so all outer turrets might get taken down by the bees.
Already hit 7k gold lead earlier for AP-BREN. That is as big of a lead as they have ever gotten so far in the season against any team. They're looking really good.
Wow. Since Omega lost the center of the map here, Shizo has been having a grand time as this Bruno. Crazy damage already, level 12. Jome close by though. In terms of the gold, we're going to be seeing it in just a bit, just how big the lead that Shizo has against Jome. There it is, and it is, oh, not that massive. Jome was able to get some farm. He's up to 3 items. But the fact that this Bruno is already up to a Malefic Gun, and that there's already a Magic Lantern and Holy Crystal for this Joy, means that AP-BREN can still continue to be aggressive. However, they just need to be careful of the clapback of Omega. Their lineup is high risk if you're engaging at the wrong time, but very high reward.
Oh, no! Missed.
Almost.
Flicker, Way of the Dragon for Super Yoshi. That's why AP-BREN was able to take him down, plus steal away the purple buff.
If Naisu likes to call big damn, that's a big yikes. For Super Yoshi. Can't fault the man for trying.
Have to. You really have to in these moments, right? Especially when your enemy doesn't really expect it that much.
Exactly. But people will not remember the effort. People remember the mishap, unfortunately.
That's just the way the world works.
Okay, Kekedot with the throw, forcing
Ouch.
Lewis to split plus the flicker. That's 2 major resources out for Omega. And AP-BREN set their eyes on this Lord.
You know what we mentioned? AP-BREN's lineup, they need physical, they need long range. It does feel like Bruno fits all those criteria, and they're doing very well about it.
James Banks, easy pick off on the Lord. Here comes the clapback. The attack of AP-BREN to bring down once again Super Yoshi 071 with the choke.
Second consecutive death, by the way, Super Yoshi.
I mean, it is his job to die as a roamer.
But he's contributed to 90% of kills for AP-BREN. This has been a terrible game for Super Yoshi on this show, but more so because Kekedot really checked him. Playing the Jawhead alongside the Valentina very well. And now AP-BREN can just ride this out to victory. They can potentially end it in this one. If not, they might have to wait for the next Lord. But so far, I think AP-BREN has all the tools to end it with this push right here.
Yeah,
as long as they can get Jome quick.
Yeah. They have flickers. Kekedot has his, plus Chovskirt. So if Chovskirt gets the Way of the Dragon, but right now he has the internal guard, so they can burst down Jome. Assuming Kekedot manages to get him, the Lord seizing in onto the bottom lane. Inhibitor turret down bottom has now been erased by AP-BREN. Here comes Unstoppable Force, a throw onto Super Yoshi, and internal guard coming in from Chovskirt. And now AP-BREN trying to make quick work of that Lord. They will be able to clear it out and force AP-BREN to disengage.
Super Yoshi really is the target. It feels like they're trying to break him or something.
A conceal coming in for the side of the bees. We're waiting for the throw of Kekedot while Shizu focusing on the tower. Omega was able to save their mid lane turret.
Alright, so it will end in the next Lord push, which will be up in a minute and a half. Looking at the items, not yet fully built for the Suyo. Still on the way to the VOD potentially. Already has 3 up to a Sea Halberd. Almost fully built for this Joy. Jome still very close in terms of the gold, considering everything that's happened. With just a 1,000 or so gold lead for Shizo. I think waiting for the BOD is Jome. Already up to a Malefic Roar, Hunter Strike, and Sky Piercer that has no stacks at this point. And there, Jome just built up the Blade of Despair.
I mean, Omega has been force-feeding all the resources that they can salvage to Jome, because Jome is the main damage dealer of Omega. That's why everyone, in terms of economy, is suffering against their counterpart in AP-BREN. But it will hopefully pull off if Omega finds a way to just literally stop the aggression of AP-BREN and stop the plays coming in from Kekedot.
Oh, that's a lot easier said than done 100%. Because right now there's just no stopping this guy diving on the people. Chovskirt also is really deadly, being the guy who chooses the targets most of the time here, alongside Kekedot. And now Kekedot, I think he's just focused on just making sure Chizo remains untouched. 1-0-4 so far on that Bruno.
BOD, a second one for Omega, built up by Ondoryu. Super Yoshi not able to close the gap against Kekadot. Yeah, Omega are just fighting for scraps here. Again, it is very good for them that Jom hasn't died yet and that he is 4 items locked in.
Yeah.
But the rest of APBREN just has so much damage that the front line of Omega, this glue, falls down way too quickly. They don't have the minion wave push in the mid. It's getting pressured there. Ukir has to handle it, so they're lacking some damage.
Okay, James Banks secures the Lord. Omega at the numbers disadvantage, forcing Lewis even to flicker out. Here comes the Unstoppable Force. Lewis was able to flicker out though. No casualties for Omega, but APBREN again. All objectives have been secured by the man with a million moves.
It should end here for APBREN. If they don't, they're getting closer to the territory of Omega might actually be able to win game number 1.
Yeah,
They
despite
gotta
the
win
10K,
it here.
despite the 10K gold lead, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was game 2.
Well, here we go though.
Okay.
Now Lord walking up on bottom. Kekadot, he's warming up, he's going for the wine.
There's the Unstoppable Force. Super Yoshi was able to dodge the throw. Here comes the Eternal Guard though. Lord still there present as Dare got caught up, has to flicker out. Immortality will be popped. Is this the clapback coming in from Omega? APBREN slowly scattering away. No casualties yet for both of these teams.
Ruh-roh.
Not gonna get ended here
I
yet.
thought that was it.
Ooh. Okay, this is tough now for APBREN because Omega are definitely within comebackable territory. Once Lewis has one more item locked in, and once Super Yoshi can get his 3rd item completed as well, he's on the way to the anti-Cuirass. Yeah, 3rd item locked in for both the EXP Laner and Roamer for Omega is their go sign that they're ready to come back into this. Because Divine Glaive is already built up by the Vexana. On the way to the Rose Gold Meteor is Jome. Just built it too.
So most of their core items actually are locked in and ready to go. And despite the 10K gold lead, your enemy already has most of their items, maybe 80 to 90% there. So that's what's risky for APBREN.
APBREN really have to be so careful here because really, this will be such a heartbreaking loss. Omega are within comeback territory at this point. Windtalker built up there by Shizo. This is going to be his last item, already selling the boots. Orange buff stolen by Ondoryu as well. Maybe the minion waves and the relatively fast clear that APBREN has might be too overwhelming for Omega, but they have good wave clear themselves. 1.5 crit hit from the Bruno. Oh my, the next Lord fight, if APBREN don't handle their minion waves, Omega might be able to come back through it. They can heavily contest it as long as the minion waves for them, in their point of view, are relatively manageable and they have at least one escape route if ever they need 2 members to go back and try not to get wiped out if APBREN win that team fight.
Yeah, and that Lord, that potential objective might be the game ender because again, that's the Evolved Lord at 18 minutes in. So far, APBREN has secured all objectives, neutral objectives for James Banks, but I feel like Omega will come up with a play to even out the score.
Yeah. Okay, so Blade Armor, Athena Shield, Dominance Ice was the full build item there for the glue. So Lewis has the items to deal with the Bruno since there's no Malefic Roar there. It's a Malefic Gun, crit build, focus. But it's a rush for APBREN. Here comes Omega.
Okay.
A kick!
They managed to find Kekadot here. Kekadot forced to flicker out. Here comes the clapback once again. Jome being able to deliver the Death Sonatas.
Oh!
With the first man down will be Lewis. There might be next on the shopping block. Here comes Super Yoshi with a Jit Kundu double man knockoff. A lot of damage coming in from Oak here. Queller's not going to connect onto Dare, so still no casualties for the Bees.
Yeah, Jome misses on the snipe a few here, and Dare just refuses to go down, giving Omega such a hard time and basically baiting them.
Yeah, Luis fell down too fast, but Omega are still showing themselves here 4 versus 3.
Okay, 4 on 3. Super Yoshi was forced to retreat and clear out the minions in the middle lane and also the bottom lane. Here comes Kekadot with an Unstoppable Force. Ondoryu manages to dodge it. Here comes the Eternal Guard. Retribution battle. Shizu will secure the Lord as APBREN disengage.
Had to let go of that 100%, and now it's the Evolved Lord walking it up on the mid.
Omega started off that pickoff onto Kekadot. They got the kick, but it was Lewis who fell down first. And since that glue fell down too fast, Omega lost that fight quickly. Now with this Evolved Lord marching in 20 minutes in, this should be it for APBREN, but they don't have a push up top.
Okay. One lane so far is pushing as they're trying to zone out Lewis. We're waiting for a potential play coming in from Keketo. There's that unstoppable force, but gets stopped there by Omega. She's gonna pick up a kill onto Lewis. James back electrifying beat onto the back line. The Silent Kid once again gonna pick up 2, and they lock on the base and win game 1 for APBREN.
20 minutes in, APBREN got the 1-0 over Omega.